Morning. Let's now take a look at the front pages of the newspapers that we have. Sowetan up first. Quite an interesting one. This is Zuma asks NPA, did you pay Kwezi? Wow. Former president goes all out to prove bias as he seeks stay of prosecution. So that's the one that they're leading with here, saying that former President Jacob Zuma's lawyers are taking the NPA to court to force them to reveal, among others, if the authority or anyone else made payments to his rape accuser. Zuma is again attempting to prove that he is a victim of the prosecuting authorities rather than the person responsible for hobbling its capacity to investigate serious crimes. So that's the big one they're leading with. Also, Sydney Mabundla blowing his trumpet during the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz at the Sandton Convention Centre in Johannesburg. The newspapers are full of magnificent photographs of the jazz musicians that took to the stage this weekend at the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz. 21 years it's been going and going from strength to strength. And then there's an interesting one, and this one just talks to body shaming, and it's, I don't know if you can see it properly, but it's right there in the corner. Sophie Ndaba, a picture of her, and a very, very thin version of Sophie Ndaba, and she basically took on body shamers who've been talking about how thin she's gotten, and she's saying, hang on a second here, this has all got to do with something that I have decided to do. And Ndaba diarized her struggles with obesity, revealing that her battle with diabetes was the reason behind her shedding the extra kilos in the last year. To quote, "I'm sending my love to all my friends and family who are concerned about my weight and my health," she wrote on Instagram. So she's talking about her weight loss, and many in cyberspace worrying about why the star is looking so thin. So there you have it. Okay, let's move to the business day now. And this one is the focus they're taking. NDP's 6% jobless rate by 2030. Impossible, it says. National Planning Commission's economic report says poverty rates may have worsened. They've slashed its most optimistic forecast for South Africa's unemployment rate by 2030 in half, warning of slow progress across the board in reaching the targets of the NDP. Okay. Then, of course, there's the SARS story. SARS drops claim against former spokesperson. It has withdrawn civil proceedings it brought against its former spokesperson, Adrian Lacke, for speaking to committees in Parliament about problems in the organisation. You can get the details of that. And then, of course, that big picture on the front page there is the South African cricket team. Zimbabwe's Kyle Jarvis looks at Reza Hendricks, misses the catch after South Africa's Imran Tahir bowled during the first one-day international cricket match between the two countries at the Diamond Oval in Kimberley on Sunday. South Africa won by 5 wickets. Okay, then the Citizen. Okay, this is what we're looking at. Moyane drops Lacke lawsuit, as you heard there. SARS and its suspended commissioner, Tom Moyane, have ditched a 12 million rand suit for defamation against the organization's former spokesperson, although no reasons have been given for a change of heart. And as I said to you, photographs of these magic musicians, and one of our best, Letta Mbulu, performing on the Mbira stage at the Sandton Convention Centre at the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz. That's the front page of The Citizen. Okay, and those are the newspapers that we have available to us this morning. So there you have it, and we now get you a weather update. And Pamela, I'll hand this over to you.